Here in New Jersey, a new era of Rutgers basketball underway. Some fantastic freshmen fueling the passion of an already energetic fan base. 68 straight sellout tonight for the 24th ranked Scarlet Knights, ready to host the Warriors of Merrimack. Team that's been in the NCAA tournament the last 3 years, and they led Princeton, the Ivy League power, by 14 midway to late first half before falling in their last game. It's certainly a challenge tonight. There's Bailey on the turnaround underneath Emmanuel Obole, another 6'10 performer inside. Certainly coming in, junior from Nigeria. Spent some time in the junior college. It's the first free throw, can't hit the second. And the rebound from Matt Becht. In Merrimack, defensively, will play 2-3 zone. Offensively, everything runs through number 0, Adam Bud Clark, averaging over 20 points per game, leading this team in assists as well. Long distance attempt, Devin Savage can't hit, and cleared here by Harper. And the freshman local product out of Don Bosco, feed inside for Bailey, and he'll go up strong and work his way to the free throw line. Everybody ready, and right before the opener, a little ding there for Bailey, so Monmouth on Friday.
No, they certainly did not, and it was fitting that he made the first basket.
And Rutgers coming off that 15-win season last year, again, with just 3 returners and a host of new blood, including guys coming in from the portal like Dirkak, knocking it down, his first 3 as a Scarlet Knight. Nearby Princeton, playing his grad season here with the Scarlet Knights, comes up with a loose ball. Outlet, Harper, run out. Can't get it. Dirkak in the follow, no. But all the loose balls and energy here for the Scarlet Knights. And now foul underneath, Harper going up.
Left-handed player, and I think while that's okay, I do think that scouts want
6'6", 215, that sturdy frame certainly looks like he's got an NBA-ready body at this point to be able to handle contact.
Well, at 18 years old, he's mature beyond his age in terms of his physicality.
There's Clark in traffic, and the twist through the bodies there for Brian Itumnu, junior from Sugar Land, Texas. Most improved player in Merrimack's conference last year. Trying to continue to grow his game, gets the Warriors on the board. But the counter right away from Ace Bailey. And you see the smoothness of that jump shot for the 6'10 freshman. Deep 3 for Becht, who can hit him from anywhere. Last year at the Division II level, this number caught your eye, Nick. 129 threes on the season.
I never reached that number when I was playing in college, and the game has changed a little bit, but you can tell it. He has a smooth stroke and not shy at all.
Harper able to counter. The lefty knocking it down.
And typically as a point guard, someone as skilled as him, you want to see around 38-40.
And again, second game here with Ace Bailey. What a feed and the flush.
Oh my goodness. Bailey looking in the rim on that one.
That's what they've been waiting for here at Rutgers for almost 2 years, since Ace Bailey said he was coming and Dylan Harper announced he would eventually follow. Opportunity in there, knocked down, and averaging just about 5 made threes per game, but they're going to have to be able to hit from outside to counter the better size that the Scarlet Knights have. 2 on the shot clock. Second chance laid in. David Murray able to follow up. Here's Clark, sophomore from Philadelphia, dialing from deep. Lentowski's trying to keep it alive, but Harper has it in his grasp. What an outlet there, and that will go. Sean Trumper, another lower level player coming to Division I from Division II. There's Clark
amongst the bigs.
Merrimack chance to tie here with a 3. Off the giveaway. Underneath, that'll work. Clark again trying to find Murray on the inside, and maybe an ill-advised pass. Inside, good feed there from Davis for Somerville. And Somerville have. And Lathan Somerville at the free throw line now. It's the first of this. Was it Bradley helped the Braves go on a Sweet 16 run, 2006 NCAA tournament? They beat
learning overseas that more team-oriented style of play, and it's certainly translated here.
Sean Trumper with the handoff. Murray underneath. Nice give and go. Beautiful feed from Ty Dorsett. Merrimack, Nick, doing a pretty good job of hanging in. Now you see Rutgers working against this 2-3 zone. And underneath, Somerville counted in the foul. Klintowskis got faked out of his.
He felt like he could showcase his playmaking ability against this zone defense. So
whatever they play against this year. Bailey off the top of the backboard. Babole, nice hard-working rebound up, and a foul on the floor.
I mean, I'm just going to come out and say I don't think Trump's
7th team foul on Merrimack. No fouls whatsoever on the Scarlet Knights. Ole can't hit the free throw, and that's the second on Trump. Clark from the foul line. Pull up. Got it.
That's his game. That little herky-jerky stop and go. And his handle is very tight. His quickness.
Joe Gallo, head coach of Merrimack, said we've had smaller guards do great things for our program. On the drive, Jeremiah Williams finds the flush.
Yeah, let's not forget, he was coming off a season where he led this Rutgers team in scoring. Coming off the bench now, serves as a great weapon, great spark for this Rutgers squad.
Missed the last game with the shoulder issue. You see it still kind of buttoned up there. Bud Clark continue to do what he does, put the ball in the bottom of the net or find somebody who can. 8 points, 3 assists so far for Clark, and the counter for P.J. Hayes from distance.
And the transfer from San Diego, that's what he does. He can shoot it from deep without any hesitation. Beauty stroke by Hayes.
How about 7 of 12 in his young Rutgers career? About 60% from deep, and Clark can. Rutgers fans did not agree. Clark on the inbounds. Under 10 left of the shot clock. He'll attack, hesitate, had it blocked, but they call contact again and again.
Terrific job of getting himself going, just attacking the basket at will.
Bailey back in. Clark gets them both, give him a dozen. Joe Gallo says plays like an NBA guard from the 90s, just finding gaps, maybe a lot like Rod Strickland. And now Clark gets called for the reach-in foul against Durkak, and that pleases the crowd. No, Bud Clark's game pretty well, and everybody on Merrimack. This guy looking for Durkak to come home. We're up about 15 minutes away. Did the junior now for the Scarlet Knights. Can't get it, but Trumper working the offensive glass. Maybe threw it when Clark wasn't expecting it. And the Warriors turn it over. Underneath, Harper able to work his way back to the free throw line.
For him, and also a terrific venue here. Unfortunately, I never got a chance.
Some chance for you think?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, coming in wearing the maize and blue.
Oh, I mean, listen, when I was with the maize and blue, we're sweeping them over here. We're not letting Rutgers win a game. Come on, Jason.
Alongside Big Ten player there in 2013-2014 for the Michigan Wolverines, Nick Stauskas, Jason Knapp, our NBC Sports crew here tonight on Peacock. Get it. Trying to dial it in here in this game. Matt Beck just 1 of 5 from long range. Kick out opportunity. That's good. Tyson Acuff, the grad transfer. Harper directing traffic. Cross angle passed against the zone. Harper, sweet lead. And you saw open team fouls here in the half now on the Warriors. Certainly that's
Rutgers with their offensive execution against this zone haven't settled for threes. They've been able to.
So not worried about that. Worried about getting better. And it helps when you've got stuff you can't teach, like Ace Bailey's airborne theatrics.
Well, when you're able to look inside the rim when you're doing a putback dunk, you're going to have a chance to win some games. That was phenomenal effort there by Bailey, getting on the glass and putting it back home for 2.
Scarlet Knights by 9, largest lead of the night. Trumper in traffic, able to get it done over Martini.
He definitely got away with a walk there. It looked like he took at least one extra step. And Trumper able to finish through contact, though.
First bucket for him, averaging 12 in the early portion of the schedule here for the Warriors. Williams back in after those 2 fouls picked up earlier in the half. Somerville hangs and hits.
That's where he thrives.
His solid defense there in the half court for the Warriors.
And that zone defense makes you second guess yourself at times. And that's a shot they're willing to live with. Harper in the mid-range with that little floater.
Merrimack just one of its last 11 from the floor. Looking for what would be a big bucket here. Clark, step back. Got it!
He's been able to do that all night long thus far. Been a killer in that mid-range.
14 points for Bud. Here's Durkak. First possession for the Scarlet Knights here of the second half. Durkak, kick out, 3 on the way. That's Bailey, and that rattles down.
I said in the pregame, he is a scoring threat from virtually anywhere on the floor. Seeing some of that inside-outside game from Bailey with the corner 3.
And Bailey is second triple as a Scarlet Knight, now in game number 2. Clark diving through. How about the scoop hoop for another bucket? Durkak, entry pass. Obole able to collect it. Can't get it to go, but Harper able to fly in for the follow.
Rutgers has just been doing a phenomenal job today of sending at least 1 or 2 guys to the offensive glass, understanding that Merrimack a little bit vulnerable with that zone defense.
Rutgers back to a double-digit lead. Trumper, nice bounce look. Clark able to go to maybe a little bit out of control even for him. Becht battling for it on the deck. How about the hustle there from Ace Bailey? And Durkak putting it up. Good catch from Obole and the lane.
The bodies all over the floor. Both teams competing at a high level.
44-34. And now Trumper got a step and cruised in.
3-point land. And Clark creating great offense and guys just not able to knock down shots.
Bailey, catch, turn, bucket.
That translates.
At the comparison you would see in Ace Bailey?
I mean, you could definitely make that comparison, but also
Been a star for Merrimack last year, Rookie of the Year in the Warriors Conference, but blossoming now into a full-fledged #1 scoring threat for this Warriors team.
He's a pleasure to watch out there. You get into lane and finish above bigger defenders. And he's good.
With 4 fouls. Free throws converted, 48-38. And now turnover, Merrimack to the back.
For another possession for Rutgers.
Knifing in, Harper, high off the window. Flush there for Obole.
My goodness. Throw it down, young fella.
Along with Durkak, as Harper gets a breather as well. Trumper on the attack. And the grad transfer, originally from Ashford.
On that possession, finding a driving line to the basket and creating some contact.
Merrimack, 6th pick in the preseason in their first year.
To watch.
Trumper. Handoff for Plintowskis. Trumper working through traffic off the window and down through. Still within striking distance, down 8. Martini. Time, space, and bottom times it out.
That's how you break down this zone defense. Move it from side to side, and those corners typically are open.
Close to 3 minutes without a point now for the Warriors. Somerville inside, and that'll be it for a 2-0. He'll foul out his...
Before you even play a game, and having these freshmen that don't have any college basketball experience, these guys got to come out and show why they are highly touted, not expect people to lay down.
That young man certainly kind of under the radar behind Harper and Bailey, but Lathan Somerville, do not sleep on him. 9 points already, including 5 of 5 shooting from the free throw line. Steve Peichel talking about his group with us today at their shoot around. Clark going to the lane, finds it to Murray. Clark keeps it going. Savage open look. Another miss from a great position from Merrimack from beyond the line. Entry for Somerville. Murray holding on, and that'll be 5 fouls now on him. And the first miss from the stripe. Probably age 16. I finally got him when he was playing for real. And he says now Dad probably doesn't want to play him anymore.
It's always got to be the best feeling the first time you beat Pops.
Oh, Bailey. Can't beat that. How about the turnaround triple?
That's something that he showed in his first game. That turnaround, the ability to fade, maintain balance, and knock it down over the defense.
Harper now with 8. They do call that a 2. Either way, it's gorgeous, and there is the first. Hidalgo and Watkins, they got next. They got games.
Shout out to all the women out there that are really showing out on that side and inspiring a whole generation of girls to...
Heavy traffic for Trumper. Contact, but no call, and Bailey heads the other way. Harper, well off, but a good spot there underneath from Davis to follow it up.
We haven't talked much about the defensive prowess of Bailey, but that previous possession, perfect example of why he can be a terrific two-way player, defending without fouling and contesting at the rim.
But Clark gets what he wants. Give him 22, his 10th field goal of the game on 18 tries. Long distance from Hayes, no. Abole in there, taken away. Harper on the second chance.
Merrimack just doesn't have the size to battle with Abole down there, giving Rutgers the opportunity for another chance.
Steve Peichel, another thing he said about facing Merrimack in the zone, he said, you know what, just go put it on the rim. Let our guys go get it. They've done that underneath of the lay-in for Devin Savage. His first points of the game. Bailey. Another bucket as he hits the 20-point mark for the first time in his college. 20 points again on the night for Bailey. 3 on the way, and that one falls. It's Dorsey.
He's had some highlight plays down low as well, showing off the athleticism.
Somerville on the inside, denied. Clark out of the pack. Savage racing down, gets the lay. Tonight here in New Jersey, and the faithful try to help Rutgers take this one across the finish line. Trumper on the attack. Yes, off the window and down.
Wow, not sure how he was able to connect on that one. If they had a great shooting night, but it's something they've struggled with throughout this entire season.
And Rutgers getting Harper closer to the cup. Trumper in there with a hard-working rebound, and Harper able to just be in the right spot to get the loose change in the stick back.
And it's been the lack of size down there that's really hurt Merrimack on the offensive glass.
Steve Peichel, see with the background, exhorting his team to stand up strong defensively. And Trumper, they'll say it's off of Martini. And
to get him going.
He was 40% coming in the early portion of the year. Just 1 of 9 from long range. They do get it in close into Savage, but shut down Bailey and company batting that away.
That was a nice set and nice opportunity, just couldn't finish.
Durkak can't hit from the corner, but Harper on cleanup duty again.
He's been all over the place on the offensive glass, getting some easy ones, taking advantage of that size advantage.
Back-to-back scoops inside for two. Cleaning up misses for Dylan Harper. Clark can't hit the tough mid-range shot. And now the Scarlet Knights can work a little shot clock here. See the double-double now for Ace Bailey, first of his college career. Step back. Adds to it.
Oh, that is the cherry on top right there. Good night. That step back was nasty.
Long three from Becht and fouled by Harper.
Coach Peichel is not going to be happy with Harper on that one.
All the high praise warranted for how you play with that as you navigate a college season.
Well, you know, every night, if you're Ace Bailey, every single night, you're going to get the opponent's best shot because they understand that it gives them an opportunity to further their career.
Well, Becht struggling to hit threes, but he gets three from the free throw line. Turnover. Savage gets it to go. And Merrimack tightening things up again.
That was a poor decision by Williams on the inbounds pass.
And every time Rutgers looks like it's going to put it to sleep, Merrimack makes a play, but now they can just kill some more clock here. Still up 9 with a clock continuing to dwindle. Now inside 45 seconds. Tail end of the shot clock. Harper for Bailey. Nope, stayed out. But Durkak on the baseline gets it. Clark battling for the foul.
Peichel definitely not happy with the execution on that one.
This team, he's got 6 so far, but 6 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal. Can do it in a variety of ways. More as a glue guy in that role for this team.
Every great team has one of those guys and needs one of those guys.
Out of bounds off the steal for Williams, man. The crowd rising up as they look for him to throw it down, but Clark got a hand in.
And redeemed himself. That played right into what we said about the zone defense, forcing them to pass the ball, include their teammates, but give credit to these young freshmen, especially Bailey, showing what he can do late in this game, helping seal the victory for Rutgers.
Joe Gallo telling his team to just lay off and let it wind down. Looks like he can almost go all the way down here, game and shot clock. Again, just a fraction of time left to go. It'll just be an inbounds here for Merrimack, and the Scarlet Knights will have victory number 4 in their pocket, ready to hit the road for the next 5 starting Sunday in Georgia at Kennesaw State before big Thanksgiving tourney in Las Vegas against the likes of Notre Dame and Alabama. Steve Peichel's team keeps it rolling on kind of an up and down night against a Merrimack team that can present some challenges with its